Okay. Okay, I think we're back. I think. As I check sound, hold on. You're gonna hear an echo. Oh wait, that's the other one. No, that's not the live one. That's the one I just killed.
There, ahead. I found them.
This one. This is live. No, that's literally not the one that I said it was. Yeah, no, seriously, where is it? Okay, this is actually a little alarming because it's clearly trying to do something. Okay, okay, fine. Reset YouTube. There we go. Okay, now for sound test. You're gonna hear it. Okay, I think I heard it. Okay, wonderful. Okay, now that that's taken care of. All right. So 7:20:30 it's gonna be, clearly.
Vengeance is served.
Double KO!
One for
That's
Steven,
three.
one for
Yeah,
Jake, one for
that's
me.
just how it's gonna be, unfortunately. And yeah, 7:20:30 is what you're getting when it comes to these, which will be very easily.
Double
Maybe
KO!
one day I'll
The
be able to
power
take
of the
this stuff and
moon.
use it better some other way, but it's gonna primarily be PlayStation streams itself. Because, yeah, this is rough. But also, I don't need this for much. I just need this for a couple things. And things that would otherwise not be happening otherwise. So that's what we'll be doing primarily with it.
On your
All
toes.
things
Here
considered,
they
though,
come.
7:20:30 could be a lot worse. You know, like that's uh, no one's coming to watch my shit anyway. Anyway, you might be asking yourself, why is this shit oversaturated to hell? And that's because that's kind of what I had to do. But certain things work. Um, so, let me just quickly show some things off for you. And I'm pretty sure this is our last test. But yeah. Um, so, yeah. When I booted this up this morning, I looked at the screen and I was like, "Oh my God, I cannot do that. That looks atrocious. Like it looks so bad, and I need it to not look so bad. And I'm currently waiting for my list of things to come back so that I can show them because they're not being shown to me right now, and that's a little interesting. Okay. Can I? What is going on over here, actually? What is going on here? Can I please look at the things that I set up this morning? That'd be really nice. Is it loading? I guess the PC is being, you know, put through the ringer right now, so I guess I'm not super shocked. But also, like, what the hell? Come on. Come on, OBS. This is not hard. Well, easy for me to say. As I ask it to do like a bazillion things at once. Um, Dear God, come on. There we go, Jesus. Okay, so I looked at it this morning and I was like, oof, this shit looks like ass. And assuming I've done this correctly, you should currently be looking at the the level of ass that we were talking about initially. I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that what you're looking at right now is what this stream would have looked like before I decided to do some fuckery. Um, actually, now that this stream is actually happening and like we're really doing it and it's like stable, now I should be putting it out. Now I should be looking at it. Let me just there. That's stable now. Blue sky. There we go. Good. Go. So yeah, what you were looking at a minute ago, where the hell? Yeah, what you are currently looking at is what this shit looked like last night when I took a look at it and broke this thing out of its box, and I was like, I can suffer a lot of things, but this looks like this just looks fucking terrible. And I hate everything about it. It looks really fucking bad. And I was like, what am I gonna do? Um, so, how do I put this? Um, I I spent 4 hours teaching myself from scratch how to do color correction. Let me show you what I've got here, and let's be super, super, super real for a second. What I'm about to show you would make any color theorist weep, and cry into their pantaloons. I would assume they don't wear pantaloons, but that's besides the point. Um, so I'm gonna bring you over here for a second. Um, so bring this back up for a second. No, wait, actually, it's not that. It's filters. So, I basically scrounged the internet. I looked for anything I could get my hands on. Let me do another sound test real quick. No, wait, actually, it's not that. Okay. I scrounged for any piece of information that I could find about like how to do color theory, how to color correction, specifically HDR to SDR color correction nonsense. And I came up with quite a few things and stole even more from various places. And then also kind of freewheeled the rest to a frankly ridiculous degree. Um, and basically just bullshitted my way through a couple of starting places on how to make any of this shit make any sense at all. Oh, do not knock out the cable now. That would be bad. Um, and there may have been a stutter there on the screen because the PC power supply got knocked for a second. Um, but yeah. So I basically pulled this out. Um, sorry, what is on the screen right now? Is it actually? Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, it is actually on the right screen right now. So I basically made a bunch of settings that I'm gonna show you as I turn on really quickly. And you can get a nice little look of what that actually does here. Um, this one called color correction new was actually off a minute ago. I actually don't think I'll be using this to be honest. This was something I made later. Um, as you can see, it's a little overblown. This was me looking for later solutions for me to try and tighten things up a little bit. I would actually say this one was mostly a failure, especially because when you put it together with some of the other ones, it's just really rough. Again, I'm trying to fix an HDR image so that I can play in HDR without having to basically fuck the SDR recording entirely. So I've basically made settings from scratch slash borrowed from various different sources to try and put them together and like create a color value that will make the stream not make me want to cry when I look at it years later, even though to a certain extent it probably will. So what I've ended up doing is I've this is the big one. And to be clear, these are not meant to be used individually. I thought they were, and then I realized I got more mileage out of combining them. And again, I made these by hand. I copied them from various places. I kind of put the shit together on the fly. But yeah, so here's color correction nuclear, as I call it. Now, this is a blown out white as fuck image. I'm gonna bring up the numbers real quick. You're gonna see that this is a bunch of various nonsense. I basically tweaked a bunch of things one point at a time until I eventually wound up here last night as who is messaging me? Who is messaging me? Who is messaging me? Literally no one actually, funny enough. Um Weird. Why is it popping off like that? Anyway, point is, okay, point is, yeah, I basically found a video that showed me how to put in these correct points. And I kind of thought at first that this was all I was supposed to do. And then I'm like, but this looks like ass too. And then the next day, like this morning, I woke up basically having accepted that the actual solution was just that I was gonna have to go into the console and turn off HDR because that makes it look perfect on the stream. It just makes it look like ass for me. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin my experience of playing something. So um in addition to color correction nuclear, I by my own again this one was actually all me. This one was me stealing numbers from somewhere else. This one was all me. This was me fucking with things until I was happy. And this is where I ended up. And I'm gonna be honest, I think this looks really fucking good. I think it looks really fucking good actually. But with some issues. And those issues being the blues and the greens, I felt like my barometer was I was looking for the red, right? That was my initial issue is I looked at Joker's hand and I went, I'm sad. It makes me sad to see that shade of red on his hand. That's wrong. And then through various fuckery, I ended up here and I got my red perfect. I'm like, cool, that's what I want. Problem is that red does not work for blues and greens. Now, there is also this thing called the sharpener, which is just a very minor tweak, to be honest. I think you would almost barely notice it at all, if I'm being super real. Like I actually really don't think you would notice it in most cases. Um, but yeah, I think largely it's there just to make it a little sharper. Um, I have two things here for color keys for blue and green. I'm gonna be honest. What I eventually came to the conclusion of was this one wasn't working for me. I did make it, and maybe I'll be able to use it at some point. But what I came to the conclusion of is this color key for blue really, really, really brings things together. Um, and it really brings out just enough green to where I can be happy with it. Like that looks fantastic, if you ask me. And I'm gonna full screen it again so you can. Where did my? No, I need the tablet to be open so I know that it's being seen. God damn it. Need it to be monitored in some way. Uh, all right. So let's hop this back here real quick. So there you go. All right. So now what I want to do now, go back in here. If my brain can help, it work for me. No, not for display capture. Calm down. Filters again. So yeah. So this is where I've ended up on again. This is where I started. Gross, disgusting, putrid, pathetic. And then after several hours of tweaking, this is where I've ended up. Now bear in mind, this is me trying to fix an SDR image. You are still looking at an SDR image. This is me tweaking with color filters. This is me like, oh wait, sorry. The blue one is not on. There we go. There we go. That's the finish. That's the finish image. I think it looks pretty all right actually. I can catch up on the screen. Yeah, I think this looks pretty okay. Obviously, there will be visual imperfections. There will be lost colors, but I mean, it's an SDR image. There's only so much I can do, you know, other than scream in HDR, but the computer's not going to control that. And of course, I'm not going to be streaming on this capture card too much. This is just for situations where I have no other choice, and I do want to have it again. So, while I'm largely going to be sticking to the internal console streaming capabilities in the future, this is going to be there for when we want to. So, without further ado, we're gonna fuck around a bit, just a little bit. I just basically want to see the stream isn't gonna crash when I actually start doing things. And also I can show off the color coding. We're gonna load up end-game saves for Royal and Strikers. So if you are concerned about spoilers for either of those, I won't be doing anything plot related. I'll be skimming through any dialogue that does appear, but on the off chance that you don't want to see anything, or like you have not finished those games, just be aware that you might see something. You likely won't see anything that matters, but you might see something. You might see something. God, I want this audio desync to be fixed, and I may have it for it. But at least as far as testing OBS and the capture card and the stream itself, this is fantastic. Right? I love it, and it works great. Audio is the only problem. Shocker. Everybody's but yeah, once again, this is an SDR image, and I feel like I have pulled really vibrant colors out of it. And I did this by hand. So, worship the ground I walk on. Like, I cared, and I made it look this good. It's not going to look perfect in every scenario, but it looks really good. No, bud, you cannot walk on the couch where the OBS software is. I love you, but you can't do that, and I will not allow it. You will not be going over there right now. Sweet baby. The moment I saw the colored bricks, like shatter like that, bud, no. The moment I saw the colored bricks shatter, I was like, yes, I did it. Like, they look great. That was the moment when I saw those shatter back on this thing, and I was like, I fucking nailed it. I fucking nailed it. Yeah, I wonder what games I got this. Such a mistake. Who could ever guess? Is it a bummer that I would be streaming this in 30? Yes. But let's be real, I'd be streaming 90% of it in 1080-60, so more like 95. It's just that the last 10% is the best part. You know? I forgot they had this. Oh, remaster edition. Oh! I forgot that was there, actually. Anyway, I spent a lot of time this morning trying to get the blues and the rest of this to just look nice. And it took me a minute. But yeah, I think all things considered, I did a pretty good job. It might be possible for me to get some sort of, I think there's such thing as a booster for like a, what am I trying to say? For like a booster for a Bluetooth signal that I can plug into my TV. So I might strongly consider that, because that would solve my problem. The audio user. Actually, yeah, let me check Amazon like real quick and see if that's a thing. I think I was reading about it earlier. Bluetooth booster. Signal booster. Yeesh. Long range adapter. 150 feet, Jesus. There's a $15 one that could be good. Amazon's choice. I'll consider that. Anyway, yeah, but that's for another time. Actually, before we do anything, Steve's Den. Look at that. I think I did a pretty good job for having literally never done anything in my life related to any form of color theory / color correction. I think, all things considered, I figured it out pretty well. And if you think that this room looks weird and blown out and extra blue, that's actually because it is right now. Like it is. It actually does look like that on my screen, with the HDR always on. And to be fair, I do have it always on HDR on purpose because I like it. I know that that's not really fully representative of its color wheel, so to speak. But like, I do like. I like the look. I think it's a good look. But like, for example, if I was to take out one of the other power stick doors, like the standard one, you'll see it's now it's the standard look, and I don't really I think this looks great. If anything, it looks better on my setup. If anything, I think it looks better for you right now. Isn't that funny? I actually think I've made something that looks more good to you than to me. Because if anything, now mine's washed out in comparison. And you could argue that I'm, getting an accurate signal and all that stuff. But man, that's okay. It's okay. I get it, And I'm just trying to look at my frames right now from behind me, because I put my tablet behind me because I'm an idiot. Which means I'm running into walls because I'm not looking. Man, the stream is quite delayed though, I gotta say. It is quite a delay, unfortunately. Yeah, that is like I'm only just running upstairs now from which is unfortunate. But yeah, that's a concern. A thought has just occurred to me though. If I am streaming at 720/30, come here, bud, because you can't stand on there. If I am streaming at 720/30, could I not just do the monitor audio? 1 second, I'm gonna try something. Could I not just do monitor on? 1 second. Okay, let's see. Disconnect from Pulse Explorer on TV, please. Oh shit. Turn sound off on TV. Otherwise you're gonna hear that like crazy. How's that sound? It only freaks out if I wait, okay. The sound only seems to freak out on this end of OBS if I am trying to run a separate program in it. Interesting. Oh, so you can pop it out. Start screen preview. Oh, I see. Interesting. Current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. Your recommended bitrate is 22,500, and your current bitrate is 9 3,906! How did that happen? Oh boy. Oh yeah, yeah, no, I need to, oh boy. Oh, hey there. Yeah, no, I cannot watch this back on the PC. Close that right now. Okay, need to monitor that on the tablet as a separate device. For the love of God. There. Yeah, that's the only way that's happening. But the sound is actually fine now. I'm just running it through the same audio source from the link, which, hey, you know what? And I guess and it seems like as long as I don't do anything else with OBS, which I won't be because I'm streaming, then I think it's okay. It's the sense I'm getting. Okay. Oh god, the little run. Okay. What? Oh, huh. Hi! For the sake of my sanity, let's just open up to one of my endgame saves, preferably this one. Again, I'm not going to show you any plot stuff, but you might see something you don't want to see, so just be aware. This is the literal last 3 days before the end of the game, so just like, relax. I'm not going to show you anything. I wouldn't dream of it, but you might be seeing things right now that you don't want to know, so that's just be aware. Basically just checking how I think the color looks. I think the worst thing I could say about the setup I've got here is that I have messed up some of them.
Everyone's different.
Like this door is like greener than it should be, for example. But like, I mean, am I gonna hyperfixate on every door? No, I'm not. Like, it sucks. Yeah, I wish I could give you a fully accurate image like I could when I'm like streaming on the console. But you know. Also, I just realized the things that you want to see that you wouldn't want to see for spoilers are up in the corner. So sorry, but again, I warned you. So yeah, all things considered, I think this is looking pretty solid. I'm looking at this stream on the tablet now just to get a sense of how it's moving. Let me hear. You're gonna hear some feedback. It's a little choppy, and obviously 720 would be better. But if this is what I've got, then this is what I've got. You know, can't do much about that. Yeah. Can I get to a different save for the sake of any other like any other bit? Actually, Mementos would be better for the case of like during a battle or two. Okay, obviously, thanks. Oh, every time I'm playing this, it's like coming home.
This is what I saw. Advantage. Don't rush this. But Dad! This is my soul! You can do better!
Can I get a first time to play? Can I get that?
Eat this!
It's funny. It looks really choppy on the PC. Like as far as the frames. Oh, you know what? I'll totally accept that too. But like, as far as the frames on the output, like the actual stream that you're seeing, I think it looks alright.
Showtime! Would you?
Finish this!
Yeah, the fact that the glass pane ceiling looks as great as it does, or even this background, like I think I nailed it. Like I got the real, like I
We nailed it.
yeah, like I made even the glass pane
We all did
panes in the
great.
background look great.
Okay, let's move
Like
on.
I'm really happy with that. I think, man, yeah, I killed it.
Okay.
Oh, that was awesome.
Excellent technique, Joker.
Shut up. I love him.
It's a
For all the wrong ways.
You've got the advantage. Don't rush this.
Okay. Oh, demonetized.
There's still
I don't monetize these. That's not why I make these videos. Like I said, you might see spoilers. But you might
Moves, Fox.
I'm trying not to call attention to it.
I am thou.
I should have thought about that one. But oh well. I warned you.
Die! Feel my power.
Trying to get the other one to pop up.
All yours.
Come on, do it. Showtime. Showtime is a mechanic that pops up when sometimes it gets someone's trying to get the one that goes to in the middle. I'm trying to like literally say nothing about the characters for a while. By the way, this is not the big project that I said was coming soon. The 1,000 video celebration. This is not it. It's not. But this is gonna happen. Obviously. Damn it! Come on, just trigger them already.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's not the one I wanted, but oh well. This is also a very colorful one, so.
Let it be your weapon.
After all, let's take out.
Your fate is sealed. Enthralled.
Enchanted.
Damn, I'm almost jealous
Good work, everyone.
of how vibrant it is on the screen. It almost makes up for the fact that you're seeing it in like 720p.
And we're done.
Almost.
Come on, let's go.
But also, people watch it on their phones at like 720p, so like whatever. No one's bothered. Anyway, so if I wanted to watch the fucking shows, I might just go to the fucking go to watch them. Yeah. I forgot. Anyway, these guys.
There it goes. Good one, Crow. Won't use bless attacks. Try something else.
Don't
All
have
right, on to the next.
Persona! Back here! Ravage them!
Nice. Joker took one out.
Persona! You're mine!
Nice. Joker took one out. Don't move.
greens even look pretty good. I was unsatisfied with the greens before, but you know what? Although actually before, you know what? The bomb actually looked more yellow. No, you know what? There's shades of green.
Okay, they were too weak to be a threat.
I think that was a great test. Let's test the other one real quick. Yeah, that green looks all right. Yeah, I think I kind of killed this. This was great. Yeah, there we go. That looks really nice on the stream. Okay, fair enough. I'll be real. I used the Strikers intro as a big point of like what kind of colors I was chasing for a lot of this. I also used the title screen a lot because again, chasing the blue, that was a very good place to chase blue. It's funny, of course, this intro is a 30, so it looks excellent.
Over time they erode and destroy hearts of good souls in the dark, filled with dismay.
Yeah, I should strongly consider grabbing the new left out before March. Yeah, I used this as a color marker a lot. I think it looks fucking awesome. Considering where I started, I think it looks great. Like this looks a little blown out, this particular shot, but like largely I think it looks excellent. Now to be fair, I actually would rather test any old scene in the game, but the only place I have that has like the scene that's like got gameplay to do in terms of like anything is actually like a very end there, so sorry to say. Yeah, this screen I used as a color marker for a large portion. And I was actually quite unsatisfied with it for a while just because like the top was like piercing green on my screen, like a deep green. And for you guys it's more of a yellowish. And that's a little unfortunate. But like, you know, the part of the game that we'd be doing when we play this on stream would be we'd have gotten most of the game in normally, you know, so it is what it is. I actually forget when the game switches to
All right, let's go.
although I just realized I could actually roll around in any, so let's actually
Let's bounce.
we don't have to test it in the engine, we can go anywhere.
All right, let's go.
Wonderful.
Let's go.
This game fucking rules. I'm sad that I haven't played it a second time.
Okay,
All the more
let's do
reason to do it
this.
on camera.
This is our chance. Want to give him a last surprise?
Oh, you're screwed now.
Yes, this won't be fun.
Yeah, it's almost a bummer too. It's like, oh, I didn't get to fight.
I feel
That was over before it started. Look at him here in our way. Let's move them aside.
yours. My turn. Alright, took out most of them. Don't let up, guys.
This game gets so fast. Whoops. Oh, right. That's what off when I am then. When I beat him.
Counting on you.
Nice work. Hold on, gents. Okay. Okay, let's move.
This. Oh, right. I mean, I guess. This game has such a weird way of doing that. Right? Like she has it, right? What? I don't... What? Okay, I guess. If you say so. Doesn't make any sense, but fine.
Switching out.
I'll do it.
Okay, got it. No hold bars.
Folks, we have a shadow on our hands. What's the plan?
Better. Please don't get in our way.
Oh, my blade.
God, almost in sight. Only a few enemies left.
What is for her to ride the bike? It's a specific combo that I do it.
Was that not a challenge?
Okay, let's keep this up.
This seems like it'll be useful.
3. There we go. That's the 4th one.
I think we may have screwed up.
Everyone, stay calm. Let's just fight our way through this.
I completely forget how he plays. Or even what his deal is.
Put them down!
Right, you just take great sword.
Gun attack more sensitive. Don't waste your ammo.
Put them down!
I'm sensing less enemy. Let's finish this.
Back off! I'll put you down! That's how it's supposed to be.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
Time to strike!
Oh yeah.
Surrender!
He's so cool. God, I wish I really wish they brought it back for well, for anything really, to be honest, but you know. God, you're gonna all have to listen to, think about it, you're all gonna have to listen to me rant about how all of you, like, don't pay attention, because you're all talking about how this game is like canon to the original P5, which is just a lie. It's not how Atlas does things.
I see a shadow.
It's not what the quote said, for the love of God.
I think we can ambush them.
Not what the quote said. It's all canon. They were just being written at the same time. They didn't want to step on it. It's a completely practical issue. Doesn't mean that oil wasn't canon. Anyway, that's about all I wanted to test out. To be honest, I think that was pretty good, honestly. Whatever. We'll wrap it up.
Leave it to me. I'll count on you.
I'll take it from here. Time to strike!
Gun attack more sensitive. Don't waste your ammo.
Shouldn't have messed with Gramps.
Alright.
You can do it!
Call that a fight? Okay, let's keep it moving.
Alright. Well,
What's that?
I would say that was a very successful task. Let's see. Yeah, I think that went really well actually. Hey, I can now stream whatever I want, but holy shit, am I gonna stick with the fucking with the PlayStation itself? Not fucking things. This is a lot. This is a lot. And I did do a lot of work so that it's hopefully going to be good whenever I do decide to need it. And in fact, I do have some stream ideas for things that I can only do like this. Like something that will involve me having to watch some YouTube videos, for example. But I have to give up too much in order to do this, so it's not worth it. Ease of use, VRR. Not being able to stream in VRR alone is like a deal breaker for me. So like, yeah. But yeah, in edge cases like say the MP5, where I can't stream it any other way and it's 4K 60 anyway, then yeah, hey, that's fine. But anyway, yeah. There will probably be a Marvel Rival stream tonight because I don't even know how I would approach doing. Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I've been working on this all fucking day. I might just take some time to relax. I might just take some me time, to be honest. This was a lot. But yeah. Hey, OBS capture card. I'm a big boy now. Color correction. Like holy shit. I basically taught myself color correction. I wouldn't say I could teach anyone else, but I basically taught myself how to do it. So, anyway, I need to go put all this shit away, get it together. I need to put the HDMI splitter and the capture card itself away and together with all the pieces that need to stick together with it. And then I'm gonna reconnect all this shit the way it's supposed to be, and then yeah. Alright. That's probably it for me tonight, to be honest, most likely. I'm gonna say it's probably it for me. But yeah. See ya. I almost went to go press the PlayStation button to stop this. That's not how this works. Alright. Thank you, OBS, for a successful first voyage. Dear God, I hope by the time we get to a second, I have another audio solution. Or either that, or I just fucking have a better PC by then. I don't know if that would help. But yeah. Anyway, bye-bye.